Hi everybody, this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today we're making a really fun card with the April 2017 stamp of the month called Flock Together, or as I like to call it, the Partridge Family stamp set. It's got all these partridges on it and it's really Partridge Family. Taking a look, as you can see. Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is make our card base. I also want to tell you some other things we're using today, but in case I forget to mention these. We're using two Shinhan Twin Touch markers at Close to My Heart Sells. One is turquoise blue, which is B68, I think, and one is leaf green, GY234. We're also going to be using the Memento ink because that will not smear when we go ahead and stamp our partridge. So something to know about that. Now, this is a very simple, quick card, my favorite kind. What we're starting with the card base white, 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I've got two pieces of paper here, and they are 1 1/4 by 5. And I am just going to stick these down real carefully, as such. They have a nice wide border around them, so that kind of helps. Okay, maybe I made it too tight in between. You know, I'm really not going to stress about that because most of it's going to be covered with my sentiment and whatever. All right. All right, so I'm just going to stick these down together. All right, and there's the front of our card. We're going to end up putting this over it as such. Okay, all right, so let's get to stamping and coloring. Nothing hard here, so nobody freak out. It's all easy, easy. I'm going to grab my partridge off my sheet here. I'm going to find a block to put that on. I have 1,100 blocks, so this is not that hard for me. Actually, though, I really want him to be sitting the correct way so I can see how he's going to sit on here. Okay. Now, with a new stamp, I always do this number where I put it on my arm. So that conditions the stamp. I know it's really weird, and as I mentioned, it's really weird, but it seems to work, so I go with it. All right, I'm just going to open my Memento pad. Memento's great with the alcohol ink markers, which is what these are. Now what I love too is that with my clear stamps I can always look and see what I got going on here. Make sure I got enough ink on everything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get him stamped. Yay! Alright. Now, oh, I better leave that out because I'm going to use a second stamp set which is called Hi Friend. And it's just going to say hello friend up in the corner. So I'm just going to peel off that hello. I need another little small stamp to put that, or block to put that on. So from a previous project, we'll just clean that up. Okay, and that's going to go up here. So let's get that done, and then we'll get to coloring, and then we'll be done because this is a fast card, right? Hello. And then Joy's way of cleaning is to stamp it off to the side. Nothing but fancy over here, you guys. Hello, friend. I'm going to come over a little bit too. So it's like that. All right. All right, and then we're just going to color him. Okay guys, I also ended up using this yellow, which is called Golden Yellow Y222, just for his eensy weensy beak. So you can see that. All right, now I'm just gonna mount him. Let's make sure this is going open the right way. Anyone ever do that mistake? Yeah, okay, I have. So let's make sure, I like to double check now. Just gonna go ahead and center this on the black. Now, just did not tell you the measurements of this piece of paper And so give me a second and I will look that up because I do know that. The measurement of this is, the black piece is 2 3/4 by 4. And so then the white piece is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and use some of this mounting foam tape on. I'm going to mount it up a little bit because I'm going to just add some little black dots along the bottom here. Okay, now, might have mentioned this in another video. I've been convinced that this paper piercing tool is the way to get these dots off. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. I was using my tweezer bees in the past and I have become convinced this is the answer to everything. So, it doesn't mean they don't fling around anymore, because that does happen. But I'm having better success with this than with my tweezer bees I ever had with my tweezer bees. So I can always get the first 2 dots lined up, and then this last one's kind of oopsie. And see, it wants to not quite ever be the right place. Do you guys ever have that? All right. Not too bad. All right, so there's our quick card using the Partridge Family Stamp of the Month from Close to My Heart for April 2017. Actually, it is called Flock Together, and it is just $5 with a $50 purchase. So a lot of fun. This card's a lot of fun. And super fast and easy. All right, you guys have an awesome day. Take care.